All right. We should be live with part 4, the finale. The final part of the Dark Souls 1 level 1 randomizer. And there's the audio. Very nice. Okay. So, we don't have that much left, so I have no idea how long or how short this stream is going to be. But we're going to find out. Hold on, where's my controller? Hey, the game is not selected. Okay, that's better. Okay. Dark Dragon said, he is handsome, he is smart, he is making this a work of art, such a dazzling run of many fun times. How we love this run of many fun times. Well, I don't know exactly what that's a reference to, or who that's a reference to, because that can't possibly be a reference to me. But it's appreciated nonetheless. Thank you very much, Dark Dragon. Thank you very much. Oh, oops. Oh, click on the wrong thing. Okay, yeah, the game, okay. Joseph and the Technical Dreamcoat. Oh, wow. Getting a biblical reference here. Well, let's hope that the remainder of the run is not going to be a disaster of biblical proportions. It's kind of shouldn't be, because there are only five bosses remaining. One of which is going to be a Asylum Demon. So, you know what? We're simply going to get started and we'll see what happens. Yay! I'm backflipping from pure joy. Okay, we already talked to Elizabeth, but there's actually a hidden humanity normally here. And it's still a humanity. Okay, that's surprising. The randomizer is working, right? Hold on, let's talk to Elizabeth. Let's make sure it's actually... yes, it's working. Okay, so that happened to be replaced by a humanity. Even though it was a humanity. The cyber episode with the technical... I'm not a pimp! Yeah, that's a nice one. Alright. Yeah, I know, Jonicus. But that's a little complicated. As you should realize. Okay. I wonder if the run back towards the Astorius boss arena... Artorius boss arena is going to be better or worse under these circumstances. Because it could go either way. So far, it looks better. Oh wait, we have an Analondo Archer. Oh, and a Doggo. Okay, let's not make any unnecessary assumptions. Maybe that's better. Oh, okay. Is Calamite still? Oh, Calamite is still going to show up. I already defeated you, and I have an arrow in the butt. Oh, keep moving. Keep moving. I like to move it. I like to flip it. Ah! I'm giving the roll animation the middle finger, you know? Flipping the game off. Alright. Okay. Well, so far it looks like running past the enemies here is not that much of an improvement, maybe. Alright. But of course, Artorius is going to be replaced by either the Asylum Demon, Sif, Priscilla. Who else remains? Well, Artorius himself is still alive, but that's in the Undead Asylum. I was actually kind of hoping that in the DLC I will encounter a Titanite slab. That would be helpful. Or I don't have the Great Combustion Pyromancy, do I? Because that would actually also be a very good one. No, I have regular combustion. That's a little less. That's a little less. Yeah, it might even be Sif. That would also be very poetic if that's the replacement for Artorius. Hey, he's wearing the same outfit as always. That's weird. So that's not actually an outfit. That's just his character model. Okay, fair enough. Well, he sells shit. And not even that good shit. Well, then again, Purging Stone would have been the good shit in the very first... episode. But not specifically here. I already have a bunch of those. I still haven't found the Chlority ring, by the way. And, of course, you only have 2 ring slots to begin with in this game, but still. And it's just interesting that I haven't found the Chlority ring and I haven't found the Red Tearstone ring. But of course, they could be in like Ash Lake for example. Oh, and we found a lot of those vagrants. I guess my understanding of how vagrants work in this game is vague as well, because I have absolutely no idea why in this randomizer vagrants are the most common enemy we encountered basically in any area. So, what that actually is, what that actually is about, I don't know, because I don't even understand the actual mechanic of what makes a vagrant shows up. I believe it has something to do with if your bloodstain is left behind, or if you leave an item behind while you're online, then that will turn into a vagrant in someone else's world, or something like that. Something like that. Oh, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Yes. Okay. Well, what is going to be in place of Artorias? Is it going to be Sif? That would be poetic in a sense. It could be. It very much could be. That looks like it's going to be the Asylum Demon. Night Asylum Demon? Or is it the Moonlight Butterfly? That's also a possibility, because I see green. I see green. Butterflies too. That could very well be... Night Poopa. Maybe it's Night Poopa? Yeah, it looks like the butterfly. Yes. Yes, it is. Poopa of the Abyss. Yeah, a Night Butterfly. Lol. Wow, how does this work without a bridge? Also, can he even aim towards me? How the hell does this work? It looks like he can't even hit me here. Can I hit him out of the air? I can. Oh, that's interesting. He's not designed to attack behind him. He can't even turn around. Okay, this is a little cheap. Oh, does he still come down? He still comes down to feet on nothing. Well, I do have to say, this fight was a little bit of poopa. A lot of poopa, in fact. Okay, that wasn't... okay, that wasn't the greatest thing, but... it was interesting, at least, to see how this boss functions in another arena, or better said, does not function. Yeah, this might be a short stream, guys. This might be a short stream. But yeah, that's the thing of about the randomizer. You have absolutely no idea how things are going to be divided. There's no item actually here. I never go here. I don't think there is an item. You know, we have that one multiplayer item. I don't remember where you actually get it in the game. Because you never need to go and get it. Nah, whatever. Let's first light the bonfire. Yeah, that fight was a bunch of pooper. Okay, by the way, we have the key already for Goth. So we might as well go up here. And given the fact that Calamite showed up on the bridge, I assume that he's going to show up in the cutscene as well. However, someone said, and I can't confirm that because I never played a randomizer before, that you actually need to have Goth shoot down Calamite in the cutscene, because otherwise you can't trigger the boss that replaces Calamite. So, I don't know if that's true, but in case it is, let's go talk to Goth. He also does have different clothing, but then again, whose clothing would fit him? He's too big.
Thou must be the one who
No, Torres is still trapped in the asylum.
Thanks to thee, he left this world with honor and
There was a butterfly
here I am,
flying free.
and blind.
It was also a pretty free victory, but that's beside the point. Does he sell something? Can't anyone just sell a Titanite slab? I'm still looking for a Titanite slab and I have no idea where one is. Well, for all I know, a Titanite slab is like in Ash Lake or something. Who knows? Oh! We can talk to him, but we haven't actually triggered Calamity to burn the arena. So I think we still need to do that first. Okay. So we... At least as far as I understand, I have to go to Calamit's arena. Then the actual Calamite will fly over and burn the arena. Then we'll go back. Goth will shoot down Calamite. Oh, White Titan slap. Yeah, that's the wrong one. And then an actual different boss will show up. At least that's my understanding. Well, in that case, let's go and pay Calamite a visit. Let's meet him in this arena, even though he should already be dead. Then again, we are back in the past. He's gonna take you back to the past to fight the shitty boss that sucks ass. Although we don't know what the boss replacement is going to be. It might be the Asylum Demon, and that would definitely suck ass. Well, the sucking part is not that necessary, but at least a lot of ass. Double ass. The ass, a big ass and a small ass. You know, ass from the name and... well, whatever. I think you get the point. Wow, not even a red. What a shame. Titanite slap. Rite of Kindling! The Rite of Kindling was here. To be fair, at level 1, I don't think I'm going to need that anymore. What bosses are left? Yeah, Asylum Demon, Priscilla, Artorias is still left, but we know where he is. He is in the Asylum. In the location of Stray Demon. So, Asylum, Priscilla... I don't know what the last remaining one is. Because someone has to replace Gwyn still, and... I don't know what's left. What else left? Now, Taurus was in place of Sif. Well, you see, there's Calamite. I have absolutely no idea, to be honest. No, Sif, that was in place of the Gargoyles. What remains? The butterfly? Yeah, but we already did the butterfly. I have absolutely no idea. No, Pinwheel was also already defeated. Can I be in time? No, I was not in time. Oh, Pinwheel was very annoying because Pinwheel was in Gwendolyn's arena. So we had this long hallway and Pinwheel just was all over the place and I couldn't pin him down. And Gwendolyn was in the location of the Centipede arena and that threw a wrench of the monkey variety into that fight as well. That fight turned out to be a little bit complicated. But yeah, there has to be one more boss remaining, but I simply don't know which one that would be. I can't imagine that Super Smo would be a boss, because we did have Super Ornstein instead of Nido. However, you can't, in one randomizer, have both Super Smo and Super Ornstein, I assume. So, I have no idea. I have no idea. One more boss is remaining, but I just don't know which one that is. Well, I guess it's going to be a surprise then. It's going to be a surprise. Well, the Black Dragon... Yes, actually the Black Dragon is. Whatever is replacing him, probably not.
He's called Calamite. Ferocious dragon.
Oh! Sif! We have Asylum Demon, Priscilla, and Sif. And of course Artorias is still in the Asylum, in the place of Stray Demon. Okay, yes. Okay, so we either have Asylum Demon, Sif, or Priscilla
What is
as the next boss here.
dash of reckless? I've taken a liking.
Well, I assume that the cutscene is going to be the exact same, but since that's always a good cutscene, you know what, let's just let that play. In the meantime, I'm going to refill my coffee. Ah, a false step was never fastened. Wow, that was lame. Sorry. Okay. Do you prefer a small boss in a huge area or a huge boss in a small area? Well, it kind of depends on the boss. I mean, we had Caesar's Discharge in a large enough arena, but he was sticking out of the floor basically. So that was a complete mess. That was a complete mess. So there you go. Okay, but we have no idea what that boss is, because in the cutscene it was still Calamite. Shut through the heart and God's to blame. Exactly. Okay, first let's walk back here. You give the seal a bad name. Is this a preparation for a no death randomizer? No, I'm just I'm just trying this out. I never done a randomizer before, so I was like, you know what? And let's do it at level 1. That might be interesting. Might be an interesting little twist. And it definitely was. I must say, especially the first stream, that was just such chaos. That was such chaos. And of course, Anolondo, you know, with the two Hydras there. It has been quite a chaotic playthrough. But unfortunately, we had most of the late game bosses early on. So now we're basically only with leftovers. Well, Artorias is of course still alive. Again, I would like to have a Titanite slab so that I actually have a fully upgraded weapon, because this one is still not fully upgraded. Oh, whoa. You're flying that close to me? Are you completely out of your skull? Yeah, through the fog wall. What is it? Oh, we can't see it yet, of course. So normally Calamite comes walking around the corner with the threatening music, and huh? What the hell? Oh, that's in place of the crystal lizard. I was like, how the hell is there an enemy here? But normally there's a crystal lizard. Oh, he's even fleeing like one. Oh, it's the Asylum Demon. Very threatening. Is he even coming around the corner? Come on, Asylum Demon. I know you're the tutorial boss, but be as threatening as Calamite. Come walking around the corner. He's too slow. Well, this is a big nothing. Asylum Demon, I believe in you. Come walking around the corner. Son of a bitch. He's not even moving at all, I think. Nope, he's not even moving at all. Come on, Asylum Demon. Get over here. Yeah, let's do a plunge attack. Let's do a plunge attack. Asylum Demon, come up. Get your ass asylum over here. Come on, move. I know you have a hard time moving, but you can do it. We all believe in you. Okay, but how the hell do I get them exactly underneath there? I don't know if a plunge attack still works if the fall is so high that it will kill you. Okay, let's see if we can make this work. Yeah, he has so much ass. Of course he needs a big arena. No arena is big enough to hold that ass. Shit, he's not moving towards me. Oh, ah, fuck, I'm falling down! Well, I guess that's fitting. I die against the Asylum Demon, but it's because of gravity. Damn it, I wanted to do a plunge attack. Well, I guess that's the only way to die against the Asylum Demon. Gravity. Son of a bitch. Yeah, we'll call that a draw. We call that a draw. But damn it, I want to plunge attack him, but he doesn't stay underneath there, so that doesn't work. Son of a bitch. He doesn't want to play along. Yeah, normally he... well, to be fair, Asylum Demon never dies from a plunge, unless it's on New Game Plus, because it's not possible to kill him in one hit on regular New Game after all. Well, unless you keep him alive by doing Asylum Skip, but that's a different battle altogether. Hey, hey, what the hell? The leech staggered me, and that's how the Anolando Archer got me. Well, that's fucking brilliant. Oh, the shield time ship, yes. Asylum Demon is bringing all of us McDonald's. Well, his milkshake brings all the boys to the Mac. Maybe that. Well, to be fair, how many video game characters can you name that have a better ass than the Asylum Demon? I mean, let's face it, the Asylum Demon has a bigger ass than 2B. I'm just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. I'm just calling a spade a spade. I'm just saying it like it is. Fire Sage's ass is hotter. Fuck. You got me there. You got me there. Cannot deny that. Silent Demon is not just cake, it's the whole bakery. Exactly. A demonic dumper. Well, get your demonic dumper down there, because I want to be up there so I can plunge attack you. I unfortunately fear that it's probably not gonna work out. Oh, huh? I guess his aggro range is not far enough, because normally normally you can't move that far away from the Asylum Demon to begin with. Come on, Asylum Demon. You're better than Calamite. You were just placed in the wrong location. Come on, show the world that that's the case. He's not. Come on, get over here. Get over here. I want to plunge attack you. You like that, right? I mean, you're very used to that. Yeah, he's scared. He's only prepared to face a early game character, and I'm a late game character. But I'm still level 1. Come on, demonic dumpy. Come on, he's not moving towards me. Okay. Just taking my asylum demon out for a walk. What? Let's go on a walk. Yeah, we're just walking. Yeah, very good. You can do it. You can do it. See, even he was even running. Always running from something I'm becoming. Pretty nice song, but I believe that's from a Call of Duty game. I've never played Call of Duty. Damn it, I think he's not going to be... I don't think I'm... Yeah, he's too far away. Shame malicious. The Silent Demon, get over here. You can do it. Hold on, maybe if I hit him from here? Damn it. Hold on, firebomb. Maybe that will lure him over. No, get over here. Where's Scorpion when you need him? Get over here! I want to plunge attack you. Fuckalicious. Where's Lemon when you need it? God damn it. I hit him! Well, I did hit him, but he's not coming towards me. Fuck. I don't have a bow. Do I have a bow? Even if I can't wield it, I should at least be able to at least shoot it. Oh, but I don't have arrows. Shit. Yeah, it's not working. Come on, Asylum. I think his AI is completely broken, in fact. I can kick his ass. Come on, get over there. Get to the plunge attack zone. It's like the Twilight Zone, but not in black and white. Son of a bitch. Come on, get over there. Now his AI is broken. Look how big this arena is. Look how big this arena is, and he is still stuck. Hold on. Let's quit out. Son of a bitch. I don't think this is gonna work. What a shame. No, we'll give it one more try. Oh, he's even running. Look at that. Always run. Not always running. Hardly ever running. Yeah, that's better. You can do it. Okay, let's maybe let's not walk along the wall then. Maybe he's a bit of a wallflower. I mean, look at him. He's such a delicate little flower, so I guess that makes sense. Yeah, get your ass over here. Come on. You can do it, Asylum. You believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. We all believe in you. Everyone in chat has their fingers crossed, and they all are yelling out your name. They all love you. They all know what you're capable of. Which is not a lot, but it should be enough. He lived in an asylum, so yeah, I guess he kind of has mental problems, so that's to be expected. If he would get stuck over there, then I could still plunge him, but... Hold on, maybe if I just do a big jump? Shit, he's way too far away. I don't think... No, I can reach that! Here, another skull! doesn't work. Yeah, oh, hey, he moved. It's not like they actually go after lung skulls, but come on. What a shame. Yeah, I think we'll have to give up on him. I did hit him. Well, unfortunately, that's the closest I can get to do damage to him from above. And he's probably has his AI broken again. Okay, well, we'll at least give him a fair fight. But yeah, plunge attack is unfortunately not gonna happen. I guess he's a bit of a scaredy pants, even though there are no pants big enough in the world to fit him, but still. Help me, step press, I'm stuck. How can he be stuck when there is so much room? Well, we'll at least have a fight then. There we go. He definitely doesn't have as much health as Calamite, but then again, maybe he kind of does, but Calamite simply has so much resistance. Because Calamite has less health than Manus, but he has, I think, the highest resistance of pretty much anything in the game. That's the thing with Calamite. But he is not immune to... Oh, he is not immune to bleed, by the way. He is very resistant to bleed. But no, Calamite can actually bleed. Well, at least we can end this with a pick in the butt again. I think the mod devs only made this aggro range the size of the original boss room. Yeah, they probably simply didn't change his aggro range. Well, that's an interesting place for it. I actually didn't see what he dropped, but I think it was nothing, nothing special. It wasn't the Titanite slab, at least. Okay, let's open up the chest, and then we have either Priscilla or Sif in place of Manus. Sif in the Abyss, that would be somewhat poetic, given that you can get small Sif to help you against Manus, which is adorable. But yeah, Manus is always adorable, so I guess that makes sense. Oh, was the gold ham? Oh, okay. Alright, but we still need to make our way through Ola's seal. Obviously. Okay. Very nice. It was as easy as taking candy from a fat man. Well, that would be very hard to do. That would be very hard to do. That sounds like an absolute nightmare. Hey, one of those fuckers. Those way too aggressive fuckers. Oh, the humanity. Yeah, of course, a vagrant. Oh, the humanity. And a rat, but not a rat. The vagrant is rat, but the rat is not rat. Hey, there's rat Angie. That's Angie. That's Angie plus 6, the highest Angie. That's why it's rat. That's Angie plus 6, pure black will tendency. Sounds about right. Well, actually, well, whatever. Okay. Oh, we might still look what's in place of the silver pendant. Another vagrant, of course. Speaking of the silver pendant, we never found that. Not that we need it, but... Also interesting that we never actually randomly found the silver pendant. We have a light source. We have multiple light sources, in fact. Oh, there was also an item up here, but I can't get that from here. Sunlight maggot. Oh, there's actually a vagrant over there, but... Hey, what the hell? Okay. Ah, now I died because of the stupid serpent there. Not even the vagrant. Ah. I'm about to release some pent-up anger. Ah. Dick move. Anyone in the chat who wasn't here yesterday, by the way, because they were playing the Dustblood network test? Or do none of you guys have a Switch to begin with? Man is also carrying as a shotgun. That's actually a fair point. The poison bite ring. Okay, please be a Titanite slab. No, it's just a regular soul. That's boring. Titanite slab. Titanite slab. Does whatever a Titanite slab does. I don't know what it does because it's hanging out somewhere where I have no idea where it could be. Ah, fuck. No! Oh, two of these chests are empty. There's only one amazing chest up ahead there. That snake is a double dick since snakes have double reproductive organs? That's a thing? Really? That's news to me. So a snake can have two solid snakes? Those are definitely the twin snakes then. That is one hell of an anatomy lesson there. They have hemipenis? That's what's a double penis? It's called a hemipenis? What the fuck? Again, that's one hell of an anatomy lesson. Free if you want to get technical. I'm not sure if I want to get technical. Hey, ah! What the fuck? I was trying to plunge attack this guy and... Holy fuck, delicious, I got pushed off the edge. Eh. Alright. Falchion. No. Still no Titanite slab. I could buy one, but that would cost me a rip uit mijn lijf. Yeah, there is no equivalent English expression. Right? It's a Dutch expression. If something is expensive, you would say it costs you a rip out of your body. What is a similar English expression then? Cost you an arm and a leg? Maybe that? Anyway, I feel ripped off. Ow, ah, ah! And that ripped me the wrong way, but I'm alive. Well, I don't know about Priscilla here or Randominique, but it's definitely that was definitely not ripped for her pleasure. Plunge. Couldn't do it on the asylum, so I have to make do. Hey, night slap! From a random serpent? Okay, I'll take it. What the fuck? This random serpent... Oh, that might have been a crystal lizard. Isn't there a crystal... What the hell? Hey, what the hell's happening? Where does that come from? There's an invisible enemy here. Huh? There was an invisible... enemy shooting poison. What? I have no idea. Oh, Cosmic Swander with a very important message in the chat. The maximum number of penises found on a single animal is 4, which are technically modified legs or multi-headed extensions used for reproduction. And what animal would that be? Cosmic Swander. A dictosaur? What the hell would that be? An octopus? An octopus with 8 dicks, that would be something. Bro, I just arrived here. Yeah, tell me about it. How many we should actually have kept count of all the vagrants that we encountered. Because it is a lot. Gold pine resin from that guy? Okay, fair enough. Damn, you can't one-hand, or you can't... No, okay, maybe this will do enough damage from the lightning, I don't know. That's decent enough. Decent enough. That's sufficient, at least. It's sufficient. Oh, it's a millipede? So, a millipede has a million feet and 4 penises. Well, Well, and when it comes to people with a foot fetish, would they be more attracted to the million feet or to the 4 penises? Hey, what the fuck? I just got killed by a rat torch hollow. Because the regular torch hollows weren't bad enough as the... What the fuck, bro? Well, at the very least, I can now finally upgrade my pickaxe to max. Dat is een sterke pik. There we go. Maximum pickaxe. The most extreme pick you'll ever see. Well, unless it's from a millipede, because he has 4 of them. What? Octopuses have 1 tentacle that basically functions as a reproductive organ. Some rip that arm off and give it to a female, otherwise they would be eaten. To be honest, it doesn't feel like it's that different in the human, when it comes to human relationship. Okay. Okay, let's just continue. But yeah, life as a octopus or life as a human being is apparently not that different. Would be very... Hey, hello, there's a skeleton here. 2 vagrants at the same location. Huh? That mimic response? Oh yeah, that might actually be that's... For some reason a mimic that actually respawns. Huh? And all of a sudden there's a 3rd vagrant over there. Ah! No! Son of a fuck. Yeah, I know I'm Gravelord, but that's kind of random because he wasn't there before. That's the thing. Male angular fishes slowly get absorbed into the female and become a part of her. So they get married? Okay, apparently human beings are not the only ones who get married. Huh? Oh yeah. You know what, I'm just going to sit at the bonfire over there. I mean, it's not like we need all those Estus anyway. Fuckalicious. Well, maybe we need some Estus. Also, I forgot to actually sit at the bonfire. Oh, I missed, but he fell off. See, and now the vagrant is gone. Well, we have more than enough of them to begin. Wow, look at the... No! Ah, fucking fat ass. Ah. De phalanx guy gaf mij er van langs. Son of a bitch. Well, I was indeed worried this was going to be a short stream, but yeah, doesn't look like it. The worst thing is, you're talking about animals that first get to mate and then die. Well, I'm dying a lot, but I don't get to do any mating. So I'm definitely worse off than they are. Son of a bitch. That's what being a gamer is like. You get to die a lot, but you don't get to mate. Ah, the other one still got me! Son of a fuck! Well, to be fair, even though I'm not doing any mating, the randomizer is definitely trying to fuck me in every conceivable way, so yeah. In that sense, yes, I am, first I get fucked and then I die, so... It sounds about right. It does sound about right. No! Okay. No. Get out of the way! Shit, this is not good. Okay. Oh, hey, hello. Ah! Almost got speared there. Got very scared. I almost saw spear wit. I don't have a lot of Dutch viewers, but if I have some Dutch viewers, they would appreciate that. Oh wait, fuck. Not ideal, but it's enough. Hold on, let's lure that mimic over because I don't want to deal with the torch hollow again. In fact, where is the torch hollow? Wait, all the way over there? Damn. Hold on, I have an idea. That didn't really work out, but that's fine. Sufficient. There's a dragon butt up there? What the fuck? Hey. You're in the right location. That means it's wrong. Paradoxically. Okay. Well, if there's a dragon butt up there, then maybe I shouldn't go up there. Then again, there's a vagrant there. Oh, well, I'm leaving some items behind. Then again, I actually no longer need anything, right? I have the Titanite slab. That's basically what I came here for. So in that sense, I'm not sure I even miss anything anymore. Yeah, red tearstone ring, but it's not like I'm going to use that. An anti-vagrant vessel. I don't know, whatever that would be. More vagrant, Jesus. The amount of vagrants is absolutely insane. Uh-oh. Huh? Oh, it's one of those cats! We haven't seen those before in the randomizer. Glad to say, by the way, because those are bad enemies to deal with. Holy crap. Fuck! Get your meaty claws away from me. This is actually really dangerous, come to think of it. Well, at least he is stuck there. So I guess we don't have to deal with him. If he literally can't get through, at least I hope he can't. Thing is, I can't hit him either. Well, let's hope he's literally stuck there. It does look like it. And that's very lucky for me. Huh? There's an undead dragon there! I guess the chained prisoner counts as a mini-boss. Well, that actually makes sense because the chained prisoner doesn't respawn. So, there you go. Does he move forward like the one in the painting? Oh. He doesn't do anything. And he also doesn't have a lot of health, supposedly. Oh, now he is doing something. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, hey. All of a sudden there's an NG plus 5 pure black will tendency behind me. Oh fuck, those worms are extra powerful because of the... Well, they don't look red, but they come from a red enemy. To be fair, these worms are worse than the undead dragon there. Maybe I can quickly kill it. That's better than dealing with those worms. Oh, he doesn't drop anything. I thought the chain person always dropped a part of the chain set. Well, whatever. Crystal lizard. Unfortunately, that's just an enemy, so he doesn't drop anything to begin with. Alright. We made it to the abyss. But now the question is... Priscilla or Sif? Either or. Oh wait, there are a shit ton of humanities here, so that means probably a shit ton of vagrants. Well, I already see one. I already have this shuttle. That's kind of weird, okay. Oh, fuck. Ah, doggo. No, I'm stuck. Why the hell was I stuck? Shit, delicious. I just got rocked like a hurricane and I don't even know where it came from. Hold on. I'm gonna get something to drink. Hold on. Alright. What do you think Estus tastes like? Orange juice? Something like that. Orange juice, but with a little bit of a sting to it. Carbohydrated orange juice. That's what I think. With vodka. Ah, whoa! So many enemies. The sorcerer is replaced by a vagrant, so he can still get shot in the back here, because of course. Of course. What else would you expect? Hey, I have the whole gold. Ah, what the fuck, bro? I can see something down there. Oh, whoa. Okay, well, let's just go in then. Technically, just like how you could cheese Manus with a bow from there, whatever replaces Manus could also be cheesed the same way. The hand was also replaced. Okay, what is it? Sif or Priscilla? They look very similar. I think it's Sif. Yeah, I see teeth. It's Sif. Big Sif in the abyss. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, little Sif grew up, but stayed in the abyss. This is basically what could have happened if we didn't save Sif. Sif stayed in the Abyss and became Lord over it. Hey, we finally have confirmation. I always refer to Sif as male. There we have it. Sif, Father of the Abyss. We have confirmation. Sif is indeed male. I knew it. People always say, no, actually Sif is female. No. Father of the Abyss. There you go. Finally, we have proof. To be fair, the lighting here works very well on Sif. That looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Somehow this is actually more sad, because this is literally Sif who was left behind by us because we didn't save him. And he became one with the Abyss. And we get the silver pendant from him. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. He actually, that's how he survived in the Abyss. We're getting some actual lore here. Sif survived in the Abyss because of the silver pendant and because we didn't save him. If we saved him, he would be there guarding Artorias' grave. But instead, he acquired the silver pendant and that allowed him to become Father of the Abyss. And as a result, of course, as you can understand, Artorias went completely insane. And that's why he is in the asylum. You don't get that from Vadi, now do you? And of course we have Dusk, aka Nipples, over here. She has the nip, I have the pick. Beautiful. Alrighto. Okay. Well. We kinda let him live the entire playthrough. That kinda feels wrong. Oh! I completely forgot about Welsh guy. Hold on. I completely forgot about Welsh guy underneath the bridge. We saw him in the depths for a short while, but all the enemies were too close. But I completely forgot about him. But hey, I have a pickaxe. He has a big head.
Aye, Shemai. I didn't expect to meet anybody here. I suppose great minds think alike.
Great minds. He has like a pig on his head. I have an insect on my head, and I'm holding a pickaxe in my hand. Humanity. I already have enough. Soul of a great hero. Soul of Ornstein. Okay. Oh, he also sold it's only regular Titanite. A red Titanite? Yeah, okay. Great magic weapon, can't use that. The giant blacksmith hammer, or Mandela effect, it's actually called the blacksmith giant hammer. So all this time he had it. Son of a bitch. He is the one who all this time had it.
Thank you.
Hey, hold on. Do we have Twinkling Titanite? I wonder if there's better than the pickaxe. Probably. I would assume it is. 5. That's not enough. But hold on. The female undead merchant sold them. We can actually finish with the giant blacksmith hammer. Oh, so there was it after all this time. Yeah, I could have had the best level 1 weapon in the game much earlier. Well, I guess it's more interesting this way, right? I guess it's more interesting this way. That's also why I didn't use the reinforced club, even though I picked it up in the graveyard at the start of the game. Yeah, I completely forgot about him. I simply completely forgot about him. That is a shame. I thought, yeah, she had to make the Titanite. How much do you need? Well, 5, I think, right? Do you need 10 in total? I thought so. There we go. Oh, wait, we go all the way back to the abyss now, I think. We do. Okay. Yeah, I simply completely forgot about him. If you had a sickle, this could have been a commie run. Oh, hold on. That hammer looks more like a work hammer. And the shuttle. Where's the shuttle? Shuttle. Goeie dagschotel. Where is it? I have it, I know it. See, I have two. Da do da da dee da da do da da dee da da dee da da do da. Hey, these are not my weapons. These are our weapons. Beautiful. Yeah, it's so weird. Everyone calls it the giant blacksmith hammer, but it's the blacksmith giant hammer. Feels wrong. Feels wrong. It does feel wrong. Yeah, exactly 10. That was what I needed. Okay, good. Of course I have nerve. I just acquired the best weapon in the game for level 1. Alright. Time to go back to Artorias, who went insane after Sif became father of the Abyss. Oh, well, I wasn't looking at the screen. Okay. Well, that means we already know who Gwyn is going to be. There's only one boss that remains. There's some interesting lore implications there as well, by the way. There's some interesting lore implications there as well, because Priscilla was put into the painting because the gods feared her power. So this is basically what would have happened if Priscilla was not locked away in the painted world. She would have overpowered the gods themselves. So Priscilla became the lord of all lords. There's some interesting lore here in this randomizer. There's some interesting lore here. Oh, that's a good point, you dig. Yeah. I just always thought it was a giant blacksmith hammer. Anyway, let's quickly sit at the bonfire here. Alright. Okay, first let's get rid of these two guys. Ow, hey, what the fuck? They are getting rid of me. They're getting rid of... Weapon broken? What the fuck is that? I just acquired this weapon, all of a sudden it's broken? Armor broke? What the fuck? Well, they heard me. I said, let's quickly get rid of these guys. No, they get rid of me. What the fuck? I just acquired this weapon. Oh, it's the pyro flame that broke. I guess that pyro flame was in the end was just China in your hand. You know, because it broke that easily. Son of a bitch. Well, at least my hammer didn't break. Son of a bitch. Last stream I actually wanted to say that I would want to have one of these things as a pet. Well, no longer. Hold on, let's... I have a repair box. Yeah, I do have a repair box. I forgot where I picked it up, but I do have. You can even repair an insect. Well, you can parry these guys? Really? I don't think I've ever done that. Hold on, I want to see that. Have I done that ever? I don't know. Huh. I don't remember if I've ever done that. Well, at least now I have. Alright. Artorias. Let's release him from his insanity. Well, definitely doing battle damage now. Although, there is something weird about this arena. It just kind of messes with his movement. I noticed. Also, it's way too dark. I can't see that well. Well, the damage is definitely better. Oh, oops. Fucked up there. Hold on, heal. It's very dark here, I can hardly see anything. Yeah. Is he going to buff? Yes, he is. That is enough to stagger him out of it. Oh, watch my stamina. Yeah, the ground is kind of uneven here, and I know, it feels weird. Okay, that was nice. Some good damage. Okay. What's my stamina? This music doesn't fit Artorias, that's for sure. Also, I have to watch out that they don't fuck up. You can definitely see how From Software bosses have changed over. Oh, what the hell! He was stuck behind the pillar. Okay, the jank does not has not changed. Uh oh, that's not good. Damn it! Now he's going to kill me in one hit. So now I have to really watch out. But Artorias hardly actually... Basically, Artorias attacks once or twice maybe or something, and then his attacks are over. From Software bosses have definitely changed since then. Okay, we're getting close. But I don't have stamina. Okay. By the way, the grass shield we also never encountered in this playthrough. The quarantine ring we haven't encountered, and we haven't encountered the Grasscare shield. Ooh. Ah, how the hell did I miss that? And we finish with a jump. Stray Artorias. Yeah, of course, because his own Stray became father of the Abyss. So, basically this is set in the opposite direction. Normally it's set because we have to put down Sif. You know, because we basically did what the legends say Artorias did. And he is preventing us from meeting the same fate as Artorias. Now it's kind of the opposite. Sif became father of the Abyss because we failed to save him. And that made Artorias go insane, and then we had to put him down. It goes to show that no matter what you do in a From Software game, the end results will be something sad. That's just inescapable. Well, it also means that, unfortunately, we're now at the end of the stream already. We only have Priscilla left. Well, at the very least, Odor Seal definitely lengthened the stream a little bit. That's for sure. But yeah, there's nothing else in the game that we haven't done, right? We did everything. Even Undead Dragon. I mean, Gaping Dragon. That I usually always just leave behind. So yeah, unfortunately it's a bit of a short stream, but it's the way it is.
I'm fine. Well, wide awake. Do not treat me like an old withering snake.
Ash Lake Hydra, but all the two Hydras are already gone. And the Painted World we also did, but we couldn't fight Iron Golem because, by the way, why is half of his neck missing? Even he looks weird in a randomizer. That's kind of strange. Oh. He was a little too high up. Yeah, I'll just go down myself. Okay. The only boss you can't kill, Iron Golem Priscilla. Normally you don't want to kill Priscilla. Now you couldn't kill who was in the place of Priscilla. I guess I could do that, yeah. Okay, that's a good idea, Camel. After the stream is done, I will go and defeat. Oh, I would have to change things around in OBS because that's not on PC. I could go and defeat that boss in Mortal Cell 2 with the sword in his head. I could do that. Oh, these are not randomized, by the way, these spirits, but I guess they are simply not counted as enemies. They are simply part of the background. Ash Lake? But what is there? What interesting thing is there on Ash Lake? Lone Pair. I could go to Ash Lake, but I don't think there's anything interesting over there. Do you guys really want Ash Lake? Yeah, there's a mini boss over there, yeah. Okay, well, Lone Pair, he gave a super chat, so I guess I should have to oblige then. Unfortunately, I can't warp there. There rarely is anything interesting in Ash Lake on a rando. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're going to quickly make our way to Ash Lake then. Well, there has to be a mini boss that replaces the Hydra, so that is definitely true. Yeah, we just don't want the run to be over. I understand. I understand. I appreciate that. I very much appreciate that. we have successfully bullied him. Oh, we can also, by the way, go and check what's in place of the witch's outfit. That is an item that is very easy to overlook, since you don't tend to go back here after defeating the 4 kings. And after the 4 kings, then there's an actual item that shows up here, and that's the witch's outfit. We just want more press, yeah. You guys don't have more pressing matters to attend to then? Oh, Fire Tempest! At the very end of the playthrough, we have the best pyromancy in the game. That can one-shot even Menace if you spend like 10 hours on it. Oh my god, Fire Tempest was there all the way at the very end. I guess we can finish off Priscilla then with Fire Tempest. In the meantime, what is your opinion on the randomizer? I thought it was very fun. I definitely thought it was very fun. It was a bit overwhelming at the beginning. It was so chaotic, but that definitely... it was very clear that you guys were immediately enjoying the chaos at the beginning. Because you guys literally said that you were enjoying the chaos. Yeah, at the very end I got the best level 1 weapon and the best pyromancy. And since pyromancy is completely unrelated to stats... Hey, hello. It doesn't matter what level you are. So I will likely do a level 1 randomizer in Dark Souls 2 and 3 as well. But the problem is in Dark Souls 2 that is going to be even more painful. Even more chaotic. But... well, first of all, I haven't even downloaded a randomizer for Dark Souls 2 yet, but it is definitely something I'm eyeing. Oh, I actually do have things I need to do. You do have more pressing matters. Thank you for helping me procrastinate until the last minute, as I am wont to do. You probably mistyped that, but anyway. If you have more pressing matters than press, then go attend to more pressing matters. And at least thank you for being at a Press Continue stream. Okay, that was a very awkward sentence, but there you go. No, don't explode. Oh, whoa! I somehow survived. Yeah, there's also a Bloodborne randomizer, and I definitely would want to do that. But I never even tried Bloodborne on the emulator yet, so I would first have to do that. Oh boy, but I still now need to get down. Yeah, I sure get down. Yeah, I sure get down. Sometimes a little too fast. But I know how to get down. Are you guys down? Well, I know how to get down. Yeah, I sure get down. Okay. Well, we're halfway down. Oh. Almost got down a little too quickly. Fuck, and of course there's a vagrant. Fuck delicious. But hey, I killed them both in a single hit. That goes to show how good this weapon is. Where was the Rite of Kindling? Somewhere on Odasil. Along the way to Calamite, but then if you go the other direction. That's where it was. Well, I want to go down here, but... Where the hell do I go down? Oh yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, there's a mimic there. An item I won't be able to pick up, but it's probably nothing important. I mean, there's nothing really important left to begin with, so there you go. Oh, hey, hello. Fucking another archer. Randomizer permadeath? That sounds... I know, I'm not a big fan of hard reset runs because you lose so much progress. The other playthroughs you always at least make progress. The thing is, I don't even see what is replacing the Hydra. Hold on, let's actually get the bonfire here. Dark Souls, every enemy is a vagrant. Oh boy. Hey, we pretty much already did that. This experience was very... Oh, that would be so horrendous. All those homing missiles constantly. It has to be over here at the shore, but I don't see anything. There should be a mini-boss here. I don't see anything. There's a Titanite demon all the way over there. Is that then the replacement for the Hydra, or is that a replacement for something else? I can't imagine that Titanite demon is a replacement for the Hydra. Maybe whatever replaced the Hydra drowned. It's not completely far-fetched. Dark Souls 2, every enemy is a fire flame salamander. Holy fuck, dude. No, that is not a replacement for the Hydra. I don't believe that. No, I didn't even hit him. Oh, I missed, but he missed too. The uneven ground actually helped me out here against this enemy. Oral Decoy and Wanderer Boots? Well, he did drop two things, so maybe he was the replacement for the Hydra then. Well, the final thing we can do is cut off the tail of the dragon. It's placed on the sandbar. Oh, the remaining boss is never in the water. Well, actually, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So, I assume that that was, in fact, the replacement for the Hydra. I mean, a Titanite demon is non-respawning enemy, so I guess it makes sense. That is a possible replacement for the Hydra, then. Time to get some tail. Yeah. I died a lot, I got fucked a lot, but in the end, I know how to get some tail. Yeah, going here before the Lord vessel and then having to go all the way back. Jesus, yeah. That sucks, donkey dick. What was the weirdest thing that we found in this randomizer? Well, one thing that was very weird was in that barrel, there was a tree inside that barrel. You know, where the crystal lizard was before the Taurus demon? That, that turned out to be a tree. We also never found the dragon torso stone, by the way. Hey, Mr. Yakshi gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. Prodier Bleed, Cosmic Highlander, Say Sorry, Zero, and In Her Tomb by the Sounding Sea. What the hell? In Her Tomb by the Sounding Sea. They all gifted membership. Yay. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. He should give you a covenant thing, right? Pray to the everlasting... Oh, I never did this covenant on PC. So I actually got a trophy. This is the second trophy I got this playthrough. After all, I never played Dark Souls, right? So it makes sense that I get trophies. Traveling gloves. Well, I did travel. I did travel quite a lot to get here. Oh, I don't have enough. I only have 8. That is not enough. Well, we can still call it a still. Bountiful sunlight. Well, to be fair, it is a miracle that you can cut off his still, because he is supposed to be immortal, right? So how can you cut off his still then? After all, you can't kill him. See, he's immortal. But you can cut off his still. So his still is not immortal. The rest is immortal. But his still is not. Wat een mysterie. Dat verhaal krijgt nog een staartje. Anyway. Now it is time to end the playthrough. So let's go to Priscilla. Lord of Cinder. Immortal, is it the same as invulnerable? Yeah, but shouldn't he also be invulnerable? Well, whatever. Whatever. There we go. You sorry fool.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay, took a while to regain our humanity after all that chaos. But at least we can end as a human being, sort of. Wow, hello press, hello chat, nice to be on live. Well, as you can see, we are unfortunately at the end of the playthrough. We only have the replacement for Gwyn remaining, and by process of elimination, we already know who that's going to be. Oh, and of course, there's, even in the first kill, there has to be a vagrant, obviously. Every area has its own vagrant. Multiple. Yeah, as I was saying, there is some interesting lore implication with Priscilla being the final boss. She was never locked away in the painting, and that's exactly why, you know, the gods put her there. Otherwise, even the gods would have to fear her abilities. I got one shot by a hollow. But yeah, it's an endgame hollow. I was like, oh, let's pick up that item over there. That's the final item after all you can pick up, so... Fuck bonus focus and does everything in our power to extend the stream. Well, to be fair, I can extend the stream to at least kill that one boss I was at in Mortal Shell 2. I guess we can do that at least. I did start up the game yesterday because the patch dropped, so I was just curious about the changes. After all, now it only it no longer cost what was it, 25,000 gloom to change weapons. Although I did change to the wrong weapon because I actually wanted the Axe Katana, but then again I wasn't expecting to even play the game again, so... Hey, Forsaken Lineage, thank you very much. For the secret true lore run, exactly. Exactly, you're completely correct. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I can't hit him. That's better. Shouldn't they, all these enemies have guaranteed drops? Because that's what the Black Knights usually have. The Witch Cloak. The final pickup in the game. Well, I guess except for the Soul of Gwyn that you get at the very end. Okay. What is that? Is that a Dark Brave? Ah! Oh, it's a Silver Knight. And of course, the final enemy in the game is a Vagrant. What else could it have been? Of course, the final enemy in the game is a Vagrant. Huh? It's Smo! Then where's Priscilla? Priscilla's not in the game. It's Smo. That's weird. How the hell can it be Smo? Then where's Priscilla? Priscilla doesn't exist. How is that possible? Well, that was a big nothing, by the way. That was Fire Tempest. I feel scammed. It's not Priscilla. It's Smo. Smo ate her. Smo ate Priscilla. Okay, I do not agree with that. I feel completely scammed. I feel completely scammed. So Priscilla's literally not in the game. How is that even possible? Also, a lightning weapon is not exactly good against Super Smo. But yeah, I was wondering about Super Smo. Given that we fought Super Ornstein, but yeah. I do not agree with this. I do feel scammed a little bit. So yeah, whatever happened to Priscilla, I don't know. Maybe she never was interested in taking over the gods. Or Smo indeed ate her. Oh fuck, I almost got one shot there. Oh. It turns out I still needed one Firekeeper soul. That tiny little bit of health. Well, in a way it is appropriate. While the sniper bolts aren't. It is appropriate because now, in the end, this playthrough is smoother.
My lord, bless thy safe return. Let Carth and Fraft serve your highness. We are here to serve your highness. Let the true dark be cast upon the world. Our Lord hath returned.
Oh, that's right. We forgot to check the area where the 2 Sanctuary Guardians are. Well, to be fair, Priscilla couldn't be there because those wouldn't be replaced by actual bosses, right? Well, whatever. Sad fact, Smo has bigger tits than Priscilla. Well, that's a good fact to end this chaotic playthrough on, I guess. It's a random fact, but it's a fact nonetheless. Well, I assume that the enemies in New Game Plus are still all in the same location, right? Yeah, you see. Start off with the golem there. Weird thing is we can't see Artorias. Because this, yeah, this should be the guy with fork. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's the same. New Game Plus is exactly the same. Find Priscilla. Yeah, I don't know where. I'm not going to be able to do that now. Okay. Well, that is the end of the randomizer, guys. That's the end of the randomizer. Could re-randomize it, yeah. Hey, we are going to do probably level 1 Dark Souls 2 randomizer in the future. Can't do that right now. I haven't even installed the randomizer for Dark Souls 2, so that's not possible. Anyway, that's at least the end of this playthrough. If you guys really want, I could switch to Mortal Shell 2 and to check out the update and see if I can now beat that boss, so that I will at least have a bit of a closure. However, that's a bit complicated because I'm on PC now. How do I change that in OBS? Hold on, I have to go and check how I should do that. Hold on. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay, first I need to do this. Yeah. Hold on, I have to start up my PlayStation. And I have then to change around in OBS. I guess this is sufficient. Okay, I think this should be working. Oh, my audio is way too loud now all of a sudden. So I did start up the game yesterday because I wanted to check out the update. So I switched to the axe and dagger, I think. But I actually should have switched to the axe katana. Well, doesn't matter. I wasn't even expecting to actually play the game. I was just curious what changed in the update. Well, maybe we can at least defeat that one boss and then we have a bit of closure. You see now I'm holding the axe and dagger now. Oh fuck, the controls are different in this than in Dark Souls. Oh, I have to parry with L1, not with L2. Oh boy. This is gonna be a switch. But you guys can see it, right? The game? Hold on. Yeah, should be working. Is the audio coming through also? Hold on. Let's see in OBS. Should be working, at least when I look at OBS. Okay, by the way, let's close this. Okay. Then everything is okay. Okay. Would be interesting if now I beat this guy first, right? Oh yeah, we started with the infinite seal, right? Oh yeah, so running attack is the spin. That's a jump. I have bleed instead of lightning now. Okay. At least this was a pretty cool boss, design-wise, I must say. Duality Stone? That does not ring a bell. Grudge, Parasitic, Squall. Nope, I don't see something called Duality Stone. I don't even know what that is. Has something to do with dual-wield weapons? No. I don't have that. I do have some weird spinning attack from the first boss that we couldn't use before. And we have bleed now instead of lightning. Okay, how the hell does this work again? Okay, nameless captain. Okay, let's try that special move. Oh, it uses all my resolve. Yeah, the riposte animations are really cool. I fully agree with that. Not even completely sure what bleed does in this game, but... By the way, it's very noticeable that this weapon is better than the Ultra Greatsword, that's for sure. I actually push his sword into his dick, by the way, which is pretty brutal. Oh, fuck. Oh, we have to switch seals. Or maybe I should just not try to parry this attack. Maybe that's better. Oh, heal. Oh, fuck, yeah. Oh, fuck, but now I do less repose damage. Well, that's fine. Okay. Why are things going so much better than in the attempts on my last stream? Oh, whoa, whoa, fuck. Okay, that killed me. But still, that was a much better attempt than... Huh? Oh, I'm still alive. I'm alive. I'm actually alive. I didn't notice. Okay, that's interesting. Oh. Hey, I joked about him, about defeating him first try. I mean, that's not actually going to happen, right? Fuck. Oh. What the fuck? Okay. I actually... Oh, wow, he actually got a hit in there at the very end. Okay, so I suddenly defeated this guy. I guess that the patch had something to do with it, or is it because I changed to a better weapon? or maybe what Retro tweaks are. All you need is a break. What the fuck? Okay, that is... yeah, maybe it's just the power of taking a break. Who knows? Okay. Well, he did almost kill me. I had literally 1 HP in a dream, but... wow, I also very much noticed that this weapon is much better than the Zweihander. Sorry, Cosmic Zweihander. But this weapon feels so much better than the Zweihander. I don't know about regular enemies, though, but against... the game is good now. Holy fuck, well that's special. Okay, I did not expect that. Okay, well, oh, you still need to cleanse. Oh, of course, you need to get the egg. You could find the last sheepstone now, yeah. But yeah, the stream says that this is still Dark Souls and I'm playing this. It's gonna be... Oh, hey, we're back here.
You and I serve our kin to be. Unlike this,
Oh! Zweihander said... Oh yeah, that. Yeah, thumbnail title, Dark Souls, actual stream, Mortal Shell 2. Yeah, I know, it's a bit of a bait and switch. Okay, the game is good. Press continue on the... Yeah, continuing the playthrough. There we go. Holy fuck, and that was a first try.
They say you gave the captive peace. He's free now.
I gave him a splitting headache, or maybe I saved him from a splitting headache. Maybe that's better to say.
You slayed an oak. I knew.
Okay, wow, that... Okay, that was very, very unexpected. That was very, very unexpected. However, I'm thinking, shouldn't I... Okay, but I'm now acting like I'm going to play the game. Well, at least we don't have any vagrants here. That is definitely true. That is definitely true. But I also could switch to the Exitana if I would want to, because now I have a whole bunch of gloom. Yeah, you would get all back, so... But I don't know, is the Axe and Dagger better than Exitana? I think so. But at least now it doesn't take that much to switch around, so that is pretty interesting. That is a good change. That's definitely a good change. Although I have no idea whether Bleed is better than Lightning, because I don't even know what these status effects do. Well, I stopped for a reason, right, Cavill, so it would be kind of weird to continue in that sense. Insufficient material. Oh, I need coins for this one. Okay. I do have actually enough operating materials, there's not enough coins. Yeah, that's true. It's a very cool looking buffing animation, the lightning. That's definitely true. The lightning effect looks really cool in this game. Oh, whoa, 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 I wasn't trying to kill... Whoa. Well, at least it is a demonstration of that. I wasn't trying to kill him. Well, this guy should deserve to die because he constantly wants to wash my feet, and that's pretty fucked up. Yeah. But it's still weird. How the hell did I suddenly defeat that guy on the first attempt? Positive points of Watch Shell 2. The graphics, animations, and no vagrants. Yes. Yes. That's, I agree with that. Okay, but that was an interesting event. Also, by the way, I actually forgot to record the last stream of Mortal Shell, so I don't actually have a separate recording of that stream because I literally forgot to press the record button, so there's also that. But still, that was interesting that I somehow defeated that guy on the first attempt after the game was patched. So that's at least interesting. Okay. But... Oh, Dark Dragon, what the hell? I was about to say, now let's stop. Food washing mentioned, continue peasant. Holy crap, Dark Dragon. Those are not the types of amounts that you can afford, so don't do that. I mean, I appreciate it, obviously, but holy fuck. You're always way too generous. You're way too generous. Fuck. Yeah, so now I feel obligated to somehow continue. But shouldn't then I kind of have an actual separate stream and then just... Fuck? I don't know. Things get a little messy this way. Things definitely get a little messy this way. You will get less next month, don't worry. Well, there you go. Fuck. Yeah, now I don't really know what to do. First of all, where would you even go after this? Because I don't even remember where I was on the map. Oh yeah, that's right. You can actually see where every gate is, so... somehow you would need to get over here. I guess we never even gotten to the left here, so maybe that's how you get there? Well, what do you guys think? Should I continue or should I not continue? If I do, then I should actually have a separate stream. That's also possible. Hold on, I have a good idea. Hold on, I have a good idea. Okay. There we go. In the meantime, I'm going to take a piss. Hold on. Alright, I am back. Okay, 81%. I can't even see the full pool, by the way, but for whatever reason. But I see the top result. 81%. Holy crap. Okay, now I can see it. Okay. Okay, but I will start a new stream then. And I will title it I Got Bullied in Playing More Mortal Shell 2. Then we have a deal. Then we'll have a deal. Okay. I'm so sorry. Yeah, thank you very much, Dark Dragon. Okay, guys, then I'm going to stop this stream. And then I'll create a new one and I'll be streaming for like 2 hours or something. Okay? I think that's fair, right? Okay. Okay, I'll stop now and I will start a new one then.